All right, so today we're going to start off with a little before and after. So these first few runs are actually just from the day before, or as some people like to call it, yesterday. Um, so so after yesterday's video, I decided to go back down one more time, and I was already tired because this was like the third session of the night. I decided to go down and try riding one more time just to see how things would react if I was like, I guess, more fatigued, like my legs were tired. And this was the ride that I got out of it. I was a lot less stable than earlier on in the day, and I was like overcompensating for a lot of the movements I was making, and I was tilting really hard and just, really losing my balance. So today I decided, which is right now, I decided that I would go down much later. I relaxed most of the day, didn't really do too much, working on other stuff. I didn't go down until 1 a.m. and I was totally rested up. My legs felt great. Everything was good. And I wasn't really trying to like stay on the wheel so much as just kind of keep familiarizing myself with the wheel at slow speeds, just because I figure if I can't go outside, I want to at least stand on the wheel, like, do a little bit every single day. So this session was like, I don't know, it was no more than 8 minutes long, and then just chop down a little bit. Well, probably 7 or 8 minutes long. I just want to stand on the wheel, just keep getting used to the kind of like the little step up thing, even though it's kind of messy down here, mainly just because, like I'm very purposely limiting my speed. Obviously, I'm not trying to ride through the basement door or into the wall. But yeah, I'm just chilling out with it, just relaxing and just, getting used to standing on it. I mean, yeah, obviously you can see my arms flying everywhere, but I think that's pretty normal for when you're going kind of slow. So I'm just kind of letting it go. I'm not really worried about it. And I'm not like, I don't, I don't really feel like self-conscious about it. I think when I first went outside with the wheel, it's such an attention grabber, even in my neighborhood where there's nobody around. That one person that walks by is staring at you the entire time, falling over and flying into fences, and the wheel flying all over the place and crashing, as you guys saw from like my day 3 ride. Just disaster. So now I'm just like, look, I'm going mad slow here, mad slow, with my tubsy wubsy ass. And I feel like I need to kind of compensate for that with my arms. I will tell you though, in some of the rides where I was kind of closer to like when I started off closer to the door over there, and I turned around and rode, I would actually start to stabilize right at the end. You can see some of the stops where I'm pretty still. It's usually because I picked up a little bit more speed right at the end, and then I was able to kind of like pull it back and stop. But I guess it's just like, I mean, with anything, right? When you ride really, really slowly, you're using more of your actual, like, your actual balance to keep yourself up, rather than when you're on a bike and you're riding, like when you start off riding, usually you're a little bit shaky, but once you start picking up a little bit of speed, you start to straighten up. And that's what people have said happens on the wheel. I don't think I've gone fast enough really yet, or at least I wasn't as confident on the wheel as I am right now. So even when I was going that fast, I was still shaky because my legs were like bending and flying like left to right. Like every time I would lose my balance, I would overcompensate by pushing down really hard with the other side to try to stabilize. I don't think I do that so much right now. I think I'm more comfortable with my leg dipping for me to not get worried. I'm confident enough knowing that, like, even if the pedal does scrape the ground or something, I'm not gonna go flying. But yeah, so I don't think that I'm really gonna have too much trouble with going crazy, but I need to get outside, honestly. Still can't yet because of the weather, and I don't want to ride in any unideal conditions, so I'm kind of playing it safe, although I'm not wearing a helmet down here in my basement, which I should still do just in case I fall. But I'm kind of playing it safe. Like today, we had pretty decent weather, but it was pretty wet out there, and as much like I know that one day I rode out in the rain, but I didn't want to take the risk, while I'm learning, to be riding in weather that might not be so ideal. But I might next time just put on my helmet and stuff like that and just go out there. Not when it's raining, but like when it's like maybe a little bit like damp on the road. Just find a nice little secluded area and ride a little bit. But anyways, that's all for tonight's little session. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will give you guys an update on my next run. Yeah.